Hi everyone, welcome to my Essential Oils Made Easy class. My name is Krystal Trammell, and while I've been fortunate to share doTERRA products with people for over a year now, I've actually been into natural wellness for quite a long time, many years. I'm a mama of 5 and a childbirth educator and author, and while I live in Central Texas, I might be a little bit more hippie than your average Texan. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys so we can get into this. So I was first introduced to essential oils over 15 years ago, but when I finally tried doTERRA, I knew that they were the real deal. When I first started using doTERRA, I was already using other kinds of essential oils, but I didn't really see a benefit from them other than just that they smelled good, which is nice, but I'm going to save that story for later. But that's when I realized that quality and purity really matter. So needless to say, I fell in love with doTERRA for my own family, and I knew that I had to share the truth about essential oils with others. So if you've been working with me already, you may have gotten an oil sample or a guidebook. Whether you have or you haven't, you're going to love what you learned today. There's obviously something that has made you oil curious and has brought you to essential oils. Maybe you're looking for alternative options. Maybe you've tried everything else already. Maybe you've heard about the millions of people who are already using essential oils on a daily basis and getting results with their health. Maybe you've been using other brands and you're ready to take it to the next level. Regardless of what brought you here today, I want you to know that I am here to help. I'll have done a great job in this class today if you leave knowing 3 cool things about essential oils. So let's jump right into it. The first cool thing about essential oils is that they are 100% natural and safe. There's nothing added or taken away in the process of creating doTERRA's essential oils because they are pure with no side effects and no addictive properties. Essential oils can be safe for babies, children, adults, the elderly, and our pets. Oils are extracts from plants that have amazing health benefits, and a pure oil is about 50 to 70 times more powerful than an herb, and that is dose by dose. One of our most popular oils, for instance, is peppermint. If you have a sample of doTERRA peppermint with you, you can go get it, and you can put a drop in your palm, make extra sure not to get it in your eye. I actually know of a class where someone got a little too excited and did that. It doesn't feel good. If you ever get oils on a sensitive part of your body, you can use any sort of vegetable oil that you have handy and apply it directly to the affected area. It will take the sting away fast. We actually like to use fractionated coconut oil as a carrier oil because it's really good for your skin. It absorbs quickly and it doesn't leave an oily residue. What's the difference between fractionated coconut oil and regular? The fractionated is liquid all the time. Now, if you're brave, you can dab the tip of your thumb in that peppermint oil and you can press it to the roof of your mouth. Clean hands, right? It's really invigorating. Another way that we can use peppermint oil is by rubbing it between the palms of our hands, cupping our hands together and breathing in deeply. You can either breathe through your mouth or through your nose. About 1 drop of peppermint has the therapeutic equivalent of drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea. That's how powerful these oils are. Now, what I love best about doTERRA's essential oils is their CPTG standard. It stands for Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. What it means is that these oils are completely pure, potent, and trustworthy. Certified Pure means there are no foreign contaminants or fillers. And therapeutic grade means that each plant is grown in a part of the world where that plant grows best, resulting in the absolute best chemistry for that plant. So when you have the ideal natural chemistry in a plant, the essential oil extracted is more potent, and it does exactly what we want it to do for our health. So that's the first cool thing about essential oils. They're 100% natural and safe. The second cool thing about essential oils is that they are more effective than many modern approaches to health problems. What? First of all, just in case we have any medical professionals listening, I want to beg your pardon because what I'm going to share is going to sound very elementary to you. Most people here don't have any medical training, and so I'm going to really simplify things to make sure that it makes sense. We're going to do biology 101 here. So let's say that this is a cell in our body. We know that cells have oily or fatty membranes called lipids around them. The cell membrane protects the cell and keeps all the good things in the cell and all the bad things out of the cell. Now, 2 of the things that are harmful to our cells are bacteria and viruses. Bacteria form outside of the cell, while viruses replicate their DNA or RNA on the inside of the cell. All you have to really remember here is bacteria on the outside, viruses on the inside. So let's say you went to the doctor with a bacterial infection. What would they recommend for you? An antibiotic. And after taking the antibiotic for 7 to 10 days, it would probably clear up your infection. But often that will also wreak havoc on your gut, your hormones, and your immune system, because we do have beneficial bacteria in our bodies that kind of needs to stay there. Now, if you have a virus like a cold or a flu, what would your doctor say? Well, since it's a virus, there's not really a point in prescribing antibiotics, but they might say go home, drink a lot of water, rest, and you let the cold run its course. That's because viruses are inside the cell, and most pharmaceutical recommendations are water-based synthetic agents. Those can't penetrate the oily cell membrane, so they'll have a really hard time getting into the cell and stopping the duplication of the virus. Plus, antiviral medications often have significant side effects, so they're not commonly used. Essential oils are different because they are oil-based. They're actually made up entirely of VOCs, volatile organic compounds. That means they can permeate the cell membrane. They can work on a cellular level without any side effects or addiction. That means they can combat bacteria on the outside of the cell and prevent the duplication of viruses on the inside. That's one reason they are often more effective than many modern approaches to health issues. So that's the second cool thing about essential oils. They're extremely effective. So here we have On Guard, which promotes our healthy immune function. And if that's not good enough, it also smells like the warmth of the holidays. It's wonderful to diffuse On Guard during times of illness, during the winter or the cold months, or simply to purify the air. You can also apply On Guard with a carrier oil down your spine or on the soles of your feet for extra immune support. It's also replaced my hand sanitizer. I use On Guard hand sanitizer and never leave home without it. All right, so are you ready for the third cool thing about oils? The third cool thing about essential oils is that they are much less expensive than traditional medical care. Again, what? Let me explain. Take a moment and think back to the last time you went to the doctor to get a prescription. Think about how much you paid for the appointment, the amount of your copay, if you have health insurance. What would it cost to take you time off work? How much does it cost to fill the prescription? It's probably a fair amount, even with great healthcare coverage. Now, by contrast, when someone in my family has an ear infection, we rub 2 drops of lavender, 2 drops of tea tree, and 2 drops of basil around their ear, make them a cup of tea, and put them to bed. 12 hours later, the ear infection is almost always completely cleared up. It costs us about 64 cents. Now, even if it costs you nothing for the prescription, essential oils are still less expensive than the gas in your car to go to the doctor's office and pharmacy. That's not including the day of work you probably had to take off for this emergency. We've also haven't taken into account the fact that antibiotics harm your gut and that you'll probably want to purchase probiotics to repair the damage. We actually save hundreds of dollars a year in medical costs in my family because of essential oils. Now, sometimes a trip to the doctor is warranted, and we're so grateful to have access to that care. But research shows that up to 80% of doctor visits are for minor ailments that can be handled at home naturally with the right tools. So you literally cannot afford not to use natural solutions. That is why essential oils are less expensive than traditional medical care. So the third cool thing about essential oils, they can save you so much money when you use them alongside with traditional medical care. So here we have lavender. Lavender is like the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. It's so much more than just a scent. It's great for the skin, for relaxation, for de-stressing. Lavender can be diffused. It can be applied directly to the skin for cuts, for stings, for burns. You can massage it into your kiddo's feet before bedtime. There's so many different things that you can do with just this one oil. So now that we've covered the 3 cool things about essential oils, they are safe, 100% natural, more effective than many medical solutions for common health problems, and they'll save you a ton of money on healthcare costs. Okay, let's go into the 3 ways to use essential oils. The first way to use essential oils is aromatically. Now, if you take your fingers and pinch right above the bridge of your nose, right under your fingers, is your olfactory nerve. This nerve sends messages to our limbic system, the reptilian part of our brain, which is responsible for processing our emotions as well as scents. So our sense of smell is actually the fastest way to access the brain. That's why we often have powerful memories associated with certain smells. When we breathe in natural compounds from essential oils, they hit our olfactory nerve, and the olfactory nerve sends signals to the limbic system, which in turn sends signals to the rest of our body. This can all happen in as little as 30 seconds. So there are a few different ways to use essential oils aromatically. You can breathe them in from your hands, like we did earlier with peppermint. You can also use them from a diffuser, or you can sniff them straight from the bottle. Now, certain health issues respond best to the aromatic use of oils. For instance, respiratory issues, sleep issues, or emotional issues. Remember that limbic system. Wild orange essential oil is one of the most popular oils to diffuse. It's energizing, uplifting, and it can help to clear away any stress or sadness that you might feel. Breathe essential oil is wonderful for supporting the lungs and clearing congestion, and it also helps to rehydrate dry, achy sinuses. It's great to diffuse when you're feeling any sort of respiratory distress, coughing, or a runny nose, especially at night. So the first way to use essential oils is aromatically. The second way to use essential oils is topically. You can apply many CPTG quality essential oils directly onto the skin, although we actually recommend diluting them with fractionated coconut oil or another carrier oil. For children and people with sensitive skin, you definitely want to dilute them. Diluting an oil sounds like it would make it less powerful, right? But it actually does the opposite. Diluting an essential oil with a carrier oil helps it to absorb better and also keeps it from evaporating or flashing off your skin. Remember, we said that essential oils are volatile aromatic compounds. That means they evaporate quickly. So a carrier oil can stop that. You can even apply oils to the bottom of your feet, and this is a great way to get the benefits of the oil and get it into your system quickly, especially if you want the therapeutic benefits of a certain oil, but you don't care for the scent. The bottoms of your feet have a lot of nerve endings and no sebaceous glands, so the oils get absorbed directly and travel throughout your entire body really quickly. Some health concerns that respond best to the topical use of essential oils include muscle and joint pain or anything that's localized on the body, like a cut, a burn, or even a wart. So the second way to use essential oils is topically. Here's two of our most common topical use oils. Deep Blue, it's like a magic potion for sore muscles, nerve, and joint pain. It can be massaged in after working out. It's amazing for soothing tension in the shoulders and neck. Little tip for anybody who is trying to convert somebody to essential oils, Deep Blue is going to be a winner. Now, Digest Zen is our go-to blend for upset tummies, whether that's from a stomach bug or indulging in a little too much favorite foods. It can be rubbed directly onto the belly with a carrier oil. You can also sniff it directly from the bottle. Now, if you've been paying attention, you'll see the little A and the T next to Deep Blue, while A, T, and I are next to Digest Zen. Those indicate which ways are safe to use each oil. So A stands for aromatic, T stands for topical, and I stands for the third way to use essential oils, which is internally. Now, many of doTERRA's essential oils are not only safe to use internally, they are recommended to be used that way. And this is only with doTERRA essential oils. The CPTG standard means that many of these oils are medicinal grade and many of them are therefore safe to ingest, unlike most other brands. With some, you can add them directly to water or even put them in your mouth like we did with peppermint earlier. You can also put them inside of a veggie capsule, which is my preferred way, and that way it's as simple as taking a vitamin. Some health concerns respond best to the internal use of oils, like chronic or systemic health issues that aren't responding to other treatments, including topical or aromatic use of these same oils. The thing about internal use that I really have to explain is doTERRA is the only safe essential oil that I would recommend using internally. And it's not necessarily something that you commonly need to do. For many health ailments or issues, aromatic and topical use is all you need. Now, for some persistent health issues, it would be best to use all three applications of essential oils at once. So lemon is one oil that I like to add to my water or tea almost daily because it's like a gentle liver cleanser. It's high in limonene as well, which is an antioxidant. Similarly, frankincense can be very protective overall when it's used as a supplement. It's got anti-aging properties and is protective of our cells' healthy functioning. So if you have questions about the internal use of doTERRA essential oils, don't worry, I did too. I have an excellent article with research studies that I will be happy to forward to you. So the third way to use oils is internally. So let's recap. The three ways to use doTERRA essential oils are aromatically, topically, and internally. Again, I want to note, I didn't say all essential oils. I said doTERRA essential oils. I must be clear, any information that you're getting in this class is really only relevant when you're using certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils, and you can only get those from doTERRA. So there are 3 ways to purchase doTERRA essential oils. The first way is retail, but nobody really wants to buy retail. You'd only buy retail prices if you were in a professional setting, like if you were at a spa or a massage practice, because it's the most expensive way to buy oils. The second way to purchase is wholesale. This is kind of like having a Costco card, where you have an annual membership that gives you access to their products at the best prices. So with doTERRA, having a wholesale membership allows you to purchase at 25% below the retail price. The third way to purchase, and the only way I buy my oils, is below wholesale. How do you do that? This is the smartest way to buy your essential oils, and I can fill you in on those perks in a moment. So as you have listened tonight about the power of essential oils and how it can change our lives, you might be thinking, wow, this is like more than I thought it was going to be. doTERRA wants to support you on this essential oil journey, and our goal is to empower you with self-directed wellness solutions. That doesn't mean that we want you to have just 1 bottle of tea tree for acne or 1 bottle of deep blue for pain. Our goal is to teach you how to shift into living a natural lifestyle so that when things arise, whether it's pain, allergies, a cold, or the flu, instead of reaching for synthetic solutions, you can reach for natural solutions. That way you will be avoiding side effects and everything will fit in with a more natural lifestyle overall. So doTERRA puts together kits that are cheaper than if you bought your oils individually. If you add up all the cost of all the products, the kits will always be cheaper. And all the kits include a free 1-year wholesale membership. So you'll have everything you need at your fingertips. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my favorite kits. The Natural Solutions is really my favorite kit. It has everything you need to replace your entire medicine cabinet. You've got all the most important oils, a diffuser, our super high quality digestive enzymes to support your gut health, the incredible immune support oils in soap form, hand sanitizer, and toothpaste. You've also got a natural shampoo and conditioner, which is fantastic, phenomenal, hair salon quality. And finally, our best-selling Lifelong Vitality Supplement Trio. These supplements are a major game changer, and weirdly, they're doTERRA's top-selling product. Vitamins, supplements, they're doTERRA's top-selling product, and that might seem weird for an essential oils company, but in fact, doTERRA is a wellness company disguised as an essential oils company. So, since I started taking doTERRA supplements, I have more energy, my nails and skin look better, I even sleep more regularly. So the thing about their supplements is that they offer a true therapeutic dose of vitamins, minerals, and also superfood supplements. So it's a foundational level of nourishment that our food is just not going to give us, even if we're eating a fantastic diet. So this kit saves you $190 off the wholesale price. Yes, I said wholesale. It includes 13 full-size bottles, so it's by far the most cost-effective way to get started. The next kit is the Healthy Habits Kit. This kit has 5 of the most popular oils in 5 milliliter bottles. The previous kit had 15 milliliter bottles. That's an important distinction, 3 times as much in the larger bottles. This one has the smaller bottles, 5 milliliters, and it also has the Lifelong Vitality Supplements, the Terrazyme digestive enzymes, our PB Assist probiotics with prebiotics too, and a bottle of Deep Blue Rub, which is fantastic for anybody who moves their body. So this kit is really wonderful if you want to begin improving your health from the inside out, focusing on nutrition, digestion, and foundational supplements. So this kit saves you $65 off the wholesale price. Again, I said wholesale. It's a good deal. Finally, this one is the Healthy Start Kit. This one is the lowest price point of the 3. It comes with 10 of the most popular oils in the 5 milliliter bottles. Again, 5 mil, not 15 like the Natural Solutions. And you also get a diffuser. This is the adorable marble diffuser. So it's very nice. This kit saves you about $53 off the wholesale price. So both the Healthy Start Kit and the Healthy Habits Kit have those 5 milliliter bottles, right? So The Natural Solutions Kit has 15 milliliter bottles. It has 3 times the amount of oil in each bottle, and it comes with all the things you really need to dive in. So the Natural Solutions Kit is going to be a better value than either the Healthy Start or Healthy Habits. So I've noticed that when we look at these classes, there are 3 types of people who really show up. The first type of person is excited to live a more natural, wellness-oriented lifestyle. When you learn the power of essential oils, they can't wait to use these products with their family. doTERRA supports these folks by providing free essential oil education. The second type of person is sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, my mother needs these oils, or my friend needs to learn about this. These people naturally want to share what they love. As these people consistently share over time, doTERRA supports them by having their own oils paid for. We call this free natural healthcare, and there are tens of thousands of people all over the world who receive this each month, including me. Now, if you're thinking you'd like to help your friends and family know about these oils, send me a message and I'll be happy to teach a class for them as well. Now, the third type of person has been watching this entire time and going, I can do that. That's what I want to do. I can educate people about the power of essential oils. So doTERRA rewards this type of person through their incredibly generous compensation plan. As these folks educate people about the power of essential oils, they earn enough money to supplement or even replace their income, and they can become financially free. That's a big deal. And I love that doTERRA supports me as well as lots of other fantastic people this way. So if you're the second or third type of person, please take a look and you can send me a message. So on the screen, it's not going to be clickable because this is a recording, but if you go to m.me/oilswithkrystal, that will open up a Facebook Messenger link and you can contact me. If you want to just find me, Oils with Krystal on Facebook, and I'll help guide you to the next step. So that goes directly to my Facebook page. So now it's time for talking about some of my fun oil experiences. I did say I'd share a story about how I found out that purity really matters. So abscess tooth healed without surgery with On Guard. So I mentioned I have 5 kids. My number 4, when he was 4 years old, he had a cavity that it was in between the teeth, and so we didn't really realize how bad it had gotten until it was quite bad, quite a problem. And at the time, I did not have insurance. We were paying out of pocket, and we brought him to the dentist. We brought him to a holistic dentist who said, wow, you know, this is really bad. It's an abscess. We're going to have to get him in for surgery. And so I think this was on a Saturday, and his surgery was supposed to be on Tuesday. I think that was the time. And I had been using all of my natural remedies, including essential oils, but they weren't doTERRA. I had used all different kinds of things. We were doing homeopathy, we were doing herbs, we were doing like compresses on his jaw, and nothing was really helping. And at this point, I was just trying to get to the surgery. But I had a friend of mine who was like, Krystal, you've got to try On Guard. And I said, okay, whatever. I was really skeptical. I really didn't think it would make a big difference because I already had essential oils, right? 1 drop of On Guard, and I put him to bed. I took it on a Q-tip, and I put it directly on his tooth, and I put him to bed. And he woke up, and he did not have any pain, and his jaw swelling had gone down. And when I brought him in for surgery, which by then it was the next day, I brought him in for surgery, and I said, oh, what did you do? We don't have to do surgery. We can just pull the tooth. And so much less traumatic for my little 4-year-old to only have his tooth pulled as opposed to having to go under for general anesthesia and surgery. It was really fantastic. So that was my big aha moment where there's essential oils that are really just good for, you know, making your house smell nice. And then there's essential oils that are powerful, potent tools for wellness. So other stories I've got, better sleep after PTSD. So one of my husband's best friends had been in the military. He'd been overseas, and he could not sleep through the night no matter what. And he was waking up 6 to 8 times a night, every single night, with nightmares and just, you know, being wakeful. And nothing had helped him until I gave him a bottle of frankincense. And I said, look, just put this on your back and on your feet at night. You know, put it on the palms of your hands and breathe it in for a second. And again, he was super skeptical. And yet he's able to sleep at night, and now he will never run out of frankincense. He always makes sure that he has a bottle even when he travels, because he can actually sleep through the night with a bottle of frankincense with him. Inflammation and joint pain gone with Deep Blue and Copaiba. So that was another unfortunate circumstance where my husband sprained his ankle, and while it wasn't broken, it almost would have been better because it was such a bad sprain. And so we manage that primarily with Deep Blue and Copaiba oil. Now, if you don't know about Copaiba, it is a different version of, you've heard all the hype with CBD. CBD is helpful because it communicates with our endocannabinoid system. Yes, we have a system like that. Who knew, right? Copaiba oil also has endocannabinoids in it. And so it is able to communicate with those same systems within our body. Except Copaiba is quite a bit cheaper than CBD. And of course, it's a different plant. So there are no legality issues. No matter where you live in the world, Copaiba is 100% safe and legal, and it comes from the rainforest. And so it is providing jobs for people in an area of the world where maybe they didn't have access to ways to earn an income before in an ethical way. So Deep Blue and Copaiba are other things that we will not ever run out of. And the digestive woes, supplements and Digest-Then have really, as I said, have made a huge difference, not only in our digestive health, but that we're able to eat more of the foods that we enjoy and not have any ill effects. So fantastic oil experiences. I'm sure if you've reached out to me directly, you might have heard other stories. It just keeps going. So again, I want to go really quick with this, and the next thing I want you to do is, as you've been hearing these stories, you've probably been thinking about, well, what about me? What's going on with me? So this is one of my favorite parts of the class, where you get to think about your top health challenges, and then we'll discover the solutions that you can have to solve them. So I'll share mine if you promise to write down yours. And I want you to actually do this, because this is going to be an opportunity for you to connect with me personally. I want to reach out to you and have a one-on-one conversation. That's why I have my number up here. So you can text me or you can shoot me a Facebook Messenger. So one of my favorite things about doTERRA is that they empower us to seek our own wellness solutions together. All you need is our oils and our reference guide. So a reference guidebook is a really cool thing where you're able to find the clear and simple answers that you need. So my top health concerns would be lack of energy, digestion and gut health, and emotional wellness. And of course, there's dozens of options to choose from to solve any of these problems. One tip I can give you is you want to go with the most simple solution first. Oils are synergistic. What that means is that they work differently when you're applying them together than if you apply them separately. Often there's more than one or two listed for any single purpose. So it's a good rule of thumb to just choose the simplest option first. So with any ailment that you can look up in this book, this is my favorite book, and I try to make sure everybody on my team gets a copy of this book. And you can just look up in alphabetical order anything that's bothering you. So for instance, headache, and it gives you at least 5 different essential oil solutions that can help with that. So also, you want to trust your intuition a little bit. Go with whatever feels right for you, or simply start with whatever essential oils you have on hand. So now we've written down our top 3 health concerns, and here you can see what I've written down are some simple solutions for my particular health concerns. So peppermint for lack of energy, Digest-Then for gut health, balance and wild orange for emotional wellness, and of course, LLV is the lifelong vitality supplements that make a big difference for all 3 of those issues. So with a quality reference guidebook, it's really straightforward to put the pieces together for what would be the best and most cost-effective start for you. So I also have access to more in-depth information as well as oil protocols thanks to my team, because my particular team of essential oil folks that I work with, a lot of them are holistic doctors and chiropractors. So they are very, very well educated in natural wellness, and we're not going to leave you unsupported. So I love offering you guys individualized custom support. So what you can do now, if you haven't done it yet, send me a text at that number or a messenger, and I will I will let you know what solutions that I would recommend and what your best starting kit is with your top 3 health concerns. So shoot me a message with your top 3 concerns, and don't worry about if it's a time zone or whatever. I'm in Central Standard USA, but my phone's on Do Not Disturb at night, and of course, Facebook can be silenced. So send me a message whenever and wherever. Don't worry. So this is what we're going to do next. Our next steps, when you make the decision that you're investing in yourself, I'm also going to invest in you. So once your order arrives, I'm going to take some of my time and my resources. We're going to set up a wellness consult where we're going to go over how to use your oils and how to really address your specific health needs. And you'll also have the opportunity to get a reference guidebook or an app for your phone, whichever one you want. I know you're excited about all this, and it's totally normal that you're going to forget some stuff we talked about by the time your order arrives. And so that's why I want to come and help you, because I want you to get phenomenal results. So another thing that my team offers is 8+ weeks of free essential oil education for anybody who's joining our team. You'll get access to our team's Oil Tribe group on Facebook, where you can ask questions and engage with several thousand other people who are on a similar journey. So that's it. When you're ready to get your oils, I want you to go to this website, and it's my.doterra.com/oilswithkrystal, and you're going to click Become a Member. You can choose whatever wellness kit that works for you, or you can wait to set up a one-on-one with me, and I will help you pick a kit. So go to the link below, choose your doTERRA starter kit, text me any questions you have, and I will be in touch with you very soon. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so excited that you are here with me, and I really want to help you get started with natural solutions. So hopefully this has been Essential Oils Made Easy. Bye.